Hi, I wanted to check in and see how you're doing. I've received a few emails from people who have let me know that they're struggling in their yoga practice, and I suspect that many of you may be struggling in life right now, like I too am struggling in life. I think it is very normal and to be expected that we're all feeling exhausted and overwhelmed and a sense of fatigue because of all the stuff that's going on in the world right now. We have the pandemic, which I think everybody thought would have been finished by now. All the natural disasters, all the politics and stuff going on in the world. It's a whole lot. And then, on top of that, we have our regular life stuff like our relationships and parenting and those kind of things. So we're all really dealing with a lot of stressors right now. And we need to take care of ourselves. We need to figure out how to do that in the midst of all of the other responsibilities that we've got going on. So today I put together a short practice. I actually did this practice myself this morning, and it's really like low pressure, low key kind of yoga practice where you can mostly just lie on the floor and breathe and move a little bit and have some quiet time to yourself so that you can recharge your batteries as much as you possibly can given the circumstances so that you can get through today. And then maybe tomorrow you can do this yoga practice again to help you get through tomorrow. And then at some point when you feel ready, when you've recharged your batteries enough, you may feel comfortable starting to expand into a little bit longer practices or bigger practices. But for right now, or for any time when you're feeling overwhelmed and exhausted and tired, this is a good yoga practice to get started. I think you'll like to have maybe one blanket for this yoga practice. Go ahead and grab that and we'll get started. Begin in a comfortable lying down position. You can bend your knees or straighten your legs. Do whichever you need to do. You can stretch your arms out toward the sides a little bit. And we're just going to take our time here to get comfortable. So if you need to experiment with a different arm position, or maybe rock a little bit from side to side, or reposition your pelvis or your head, do whatever you need to do to help your body start relaxing and feeling comfortable in this lying down position. Once your body starts to feel like you have found the right posture, let your shoulders relax down toward the floor. Tuck your chin slightly toward your chest. And begin to just concentrate on your breathing. Smooth your inhales and exhales. Generally in the yoga practice, we try to keep our mind present with the activities of the moment. So for example, here, we would be concentrating on breathing. But in reality, when our minds are really busy, when we've got a lot of stress or a lot of stuff going on, it's normal that the mind will wander off. So if you notice that your mind is wandering, just notice, acknowledge it and say, okay, my mind has wandered off, and try to invite it back to pay attention to your breathing. And this distraction may happen over and over. It's okay, but just keep trying to focus on your breath whenever you possibly can. Continue encouraging your shoulders to relax. Feel free to wiggle around and move around a little bit if you need to keep your body comfortable or to help your body settle into a new position as your muscles begin to relax. Okay, let's start our next movement. So the next thing we're going to do is bring your knees up toward your shoulders, and you can take a hold of them Just take your time, be easy with yourself. You can hold on to your kneecaps, you can hold on behind your thighs, do whatever works for you. Rock around a little bit side to side. Here you can see how your low back is feeling, how your hips are doing, whether you have any tension around your pelvis or in your low back. Any kind of gentle movements that feel intuitive to you are perfectly fine to do right here. Continue with your long, smooth breathing, focusing on the breath in this way, especially with the long breathing in and out through your nose. It's great for calming your nervous system, which we need. We need to calm the nervous system. It helps with so many things. It helps with mental clarity. It helps your muscles relax, can help you sleep better, can help reduce inflammation, which can help with any aches and pains that you may be having. Okay, when you're ready, go ahead and set your feet back down on the floor or on the mat, wherever you're lying. And then we're going to stretch out the hips a little bit more. This area tends to be really tense most of the time. So cross your left ankle over your right knee. Just see how this feels. This may be plenty of work. You can add a little more movement here, maybe pressing your knee away from you or toward you, or even rocking a little bit from side to side while keeping the left ankle over the right knee. If you feel like you want to take this a little bit further, you can bring your both legs up toward your chest. You can take a hold of your left knee and your left foot and stay right here in this figure 4 pose to help stretch out in your left hip. Bring your attention back to your breathing. Try to keep your shoulders relaxed and your jaws relaxed. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and let this part go. So both feet will come back down onto the floor. And then we'll cross over and do the second side, right ankle over left knee. Just take a moment, see how this feels for you. Add extra movement if you want to, pressing your knee away from you or pulling it toward you. See what your body needs. You can also do a little bit of side to side rocking. And then if you'd like, on this side, you can increase your intensity by bringing your legs up towards your chest. This time you're going to take a hold of your right knee and your right foot. And stay here and breathe. As you're doing this little bit of yoga practice, it might help to remind yourself that you're taking care of yourself right now. You need this little bit of investment of time and care for yourself to help you be strong enough to do all the things you need to do throughout the day. So this shouldn't be considered a luxury. It should be considered like basic routine maintenance that you need in order to function well. Okay, when you're ready, bring your feet back down onto your mat. You can rock your knees side to side a little bit. And then let's do a little bit of work for your upper body, your shoulders and your upper back. So just stretch your arms a little bit overhead, like any kind of way that feels reasonably comfortable for you, like a little bit of stretching, but not too much. Let your arms stay here while you breathe. Don't need to do any kind of movements unless just intuitively it feels like you need it. Just going to hang out right here for a little bit and breathe. Continue working on lengthening your breath as much as is comfortable for you. as you're breathing, see if you feel any relaxation happening, or I should say perhaps more like a release of tension in your upper back, in your shoulders, in your neck. And then when you're ready, let's stretch out a little bit more. So extend your legs, really reach back through your fingers, lengthen your whole self out. Keep stretching just another few seconds, and then take a break. And you can bend your knees if you want to, just rest for a little bit. And we're going to do one more full body stretch in a minute. All right, when you're ready, go ahead and extend your legs, reach your arms back, lengthen out your whole self. You may feel stretching in your abdominal muscles or in your back, your shoulders, pretty much anywhere in your body. Okay, when you're ready, bend your knees again. And now roll over onto your belly. And I mentioned earlier that you might want to have a blanket. If you are someone who has a larger chest, it may not be comfortable to lie face down. So what you can do is unfold a blanket and place it on the floor from under your bust down to your hips or even toward your knees. That'll give you a little more space for your chest so that you can feel more comfortable. All right, when you get to your lying down position, put your head any kind of way that feels comfortable for you. For some people, you might like to stack your fists and rest your chin on top. Some people might feel most comfortable turning their head to one side. Some people might feel comfortable just stacking their hands and resting their forehead on top. So find your version. And you can wiggle around a little bit here, rock your legs side to side, and help your body feel comfortable in this new posture. Once you find your posture, go ahead and start concentrating on your breathing again. Smoothing your inhales and your exhales. You can relax your back, relax your belly. And then when you're ready, we're going to press up onto all fours like crawling. So go ahead and move to your all fours position. And here you can use your blanket under your knees if you need padding for your knees. Or if the heels of your hands are uncomfortable, you can put your blanket under the heels of your hands. Just elevate them up a bit. And that tends to make this all fours position more comfortable. Okay, so find a neutral spine here. Even your neck is neutral. Your nose is pointing downward toward the floor. And then we're just going to do a little bit of movement for your neck to help release tension there. So on inhale, lift your face, look forward a little bit. It doesn't need to be an extreme movement. Then exhale, lower your chin down toward your chest. Inhale, lift your face so it's looking forward. Exhale, chin lowers toward your chest. Please keep going at your pace. You can keep your eyes closed if you'd like. Just concentrating here on the movement of the neck and releasing any tension that you may be feeling in there. If you feel that it would be beneficial to stay in a certain position anywhere along this range of motion, go ahead and do that. You can stay wherever you'd like. Just make sure that you continue breathing. All right, next time you inhale, bring your head back to the neutral position. And we're going to now do a little more movement for the spine to release tension from your back. So on an inhale here, arch your back. That means that your chest is kind of reaching forward, your abdomen's moving slightly toward the floor, and you're looking a little bit in front of you on the floor. Then on exhale, round your spine up toward the ceiling, tuck your chin toward your chest. Inhale again. Abdomen moves a little bit toward the floor, chest reaches forward, you're looking forward. Exhale, round your spine up toward the ceiling, chin tucks toward your chest. Please continue at your pace. If your wrists become tired, please don't hesitate to take a break. You can shake your hands out, relax your wrists, and then you can come back to this all fours position if you'd like. Smooth breathing, smooth movement. Next time you inhale, move to your neutral spine position. And now go ahead and move to a comfortable sitting position. And if you want to, you can even lean back against a piece of furniture or a wall, or you might even choose to sit on a chair. Choose a posture that is actually very comfortable and easy for you. And then once you settle in, you can rest your hands down someplace, relax your shoulders, close your eyes if you'd like. And we'll wrap up with a little bit of breathing. You can keep working on your smooth inhales and smooth exhales as you've been doing. And if you want to, you can add one more element here, and that's the element of counting. So you can count how long is your inhale, and then count how long is your exhale. Try to make the count of the inhale and the exhale equal to each other, or it's also okay, beneficial even, if the exhale is a little bit longer than the inhale. See if you can feel your ribs and abdomen expand when you inhale. See if you can feel those same areas contract when you exhale. When you're ready, start to return to natural breathing. And then you can open your eyes. Very good work. I hope that you're feeling better now than you were at the start of this practice a few minutes ago. Thank you very much for being here and practicing with me, and also thank you for taking good care of yourself. I think we all need to take good care of ourselves so that we can continue doing the work that we're meant to do in this world. Also, don't be afraid to reach out and ask for help. I'll see you soon. I hope you enjoyed this practice. If you did, please click the like button, and you can also subscribe so you won't miss my next video. If you're interested in continuing to practice with me, I would encourage you to check out my Patreon. That's where I create a monthly practice calendar so that you can easily just click and have a practice for every single day of the month. I'll put the link for that in the description box below. I'll see you next time.